us here at the Francis Marion University Center for the Peach Belt Conference finale for the Patriots at home against Flagler College. We're going to first welcome and congratulate our seniors for Francis Marion. First senior on this year's squad is 6'2" outside hitter from Holly Springs, North Carolina, number 8, Kayla Arthur. Kayla is a 4-year letter winner who has appeared in 95 career matches and totaled 740 kills, 355 digs, 148 blocks, and 56 service aces. A nurse's major, she is a member of both Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing and also the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society. She has served 2 terms on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, that's called SAC, and has twice been named to the Peach Belt Conference volleyball team of academic distinction and twice also earned the Division II ADA Academic Achievement Award. The first senior that we welcome is number 8, Kayla Arthur. Our second senior is a 5'10" outside hitter from St. John's, Florida, number 17, Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Also a 4-year letter winner, Courtney has played in 92 career matches and totaled 749 digs, 462 kills, 118 service aces, and 87 blocks. She led the Peach Belt in service aces as a sophomore and garnered Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week honors in that same year. As a psychology major, she was named to the Peach Belt Conference Presidential Honor Roll in 2018 and has twice been named to the FMU Swamp Fox Athletic Academic Honor Roll. Our second senior is Courtney Abdur-Rahim. FMU and the Patriots Athletic Department and FMU Volleyball certainly thanks these 2 student athletes for their efforts both on and off the court.
Wish them the best of luck in all their future endeavors. Thank you, seniors.
So as we get started for today's matchup, we just honored our 2 seniors, and you could see them, Courtney Abdur-Rahim, number 17, and Kayla Arthur, number 8, out there, accompanied by their coach of 4 years, Lauren Baughfield Edwards. So we're going to take a brief pause right now to honor the United States with the playing of the national anthem.
Between the Flagler College Saints and your Francis Marion University Patriots.
Thanks again for joining us on the Patriots Sports Network, and you'll notice that there is a bit of a delay in the start of this game. We took time to honor Francis Marion University's 2 seniors, number 8, Kayla Arthur, the right side attacker for the Patriots, and also Courtney Abdur-Rahim, the longtime outside hitter and serving ace for the Patriots, number 17. So this is a very key match for both squads, and for Flagler College, coming in at 12-1 after a victory over UNC Pembroke last night. A victory today would lock up a sole first place in the Peach Belt Conference and the first seed in the Peach Belt Conference tournament. For Francis Marion, coming in at 3-7, kind of a rough match yesterday. Patriots came out strong and were victorious in set one, and then surrendered 3 sets in a row to Georgia College to lose 3-1. Their record moves to 3-7. Yesterday for Francis Marion, Brittany Sankey had a career outing in her first start in a Peach Belt match. Brittany Sankey had a career day with 13 kills against the Georgia College Bobcats. For Flagler at 12-1, their only blemish this season, a loss at Augusta University. And uniquely, they are also prepping for the AVCA Open Division II tournament, national tournament, coming up next weekend and next week. So they'll take a trip to Texas for the D2 Open National Tournament, and then they'll come back and wrap up Peach Belt play and get started in the Peach Belt Conference. Like I mentioned before, a big one for the Flagler Saints. A victory today would allow for them to have sole first place in the Peach Belt Conference. And for the Patriots are trying very, very hard to get back into the win column and try to sneak into that 4th spot in the Peach Belt. The Peach Belt this year is only taking 4 teams to the conference tournament, and coming in at 3-7, FMU's got some work to do. It starts today against the Flagler Saints. Some key statistics here. Francis Marion has held opponents to the second fewest digs per set, and Flagler has held opponents to the fewest digs per set. So this is really going to be a battle of the offenses today. Flagler also is second in the league in attack efficiency at 205, and they are second in the league in kills per set at 12.85. Some statistical leaders here before we get started with the game. Logan Garcia is all over the Peach Belt Conference in top 10 statistics. She is number 1 in attack efficiency at 364. She is 7th in the league in kills per set at 2.43. 8th in blocks per set at nearly 1 per set. She has averaged 0.9 blocks per set this season. Kennedy Muff, 2nd in the league as a setter in assists per set. She has 9.51. Rebecca Makovic, number 6 in kills per set in the league at 2.69 kills per set. For the Patriots, Yanla Thigpen continues to impress at a blazing attack percent of 274. That's good for 7th in the league. Lily Walton is right on her heels, hitting 231. That is 10th in the league this season. Gracie Davis, 8th in kills per set at 2.39. Gracie Davis shoulders quite a bit of the offense for the Patriots. Kayla Arthur, number 10 in kills per set at 2.35. Abdur Rahim, the senior, number 6 in aces per set, 0.41 aces per set. Lexi Watts, number 6 in the league in digs per set. So we're just about ready to get started. I want to give you some starters for Flagler. Starters for Flagler, number 8. Number 5, Sarah Kate Thompson. Number 6, Rebecca Makovic. Number 7, Logan Garcia. Number 8, Cameron Fenner. Number 14, Kennedy Muff. Number 17, Jordan Taylor. And the libero today will be Carolina Garstka. Carolina coming all the way from Poland to play volleyball in St. Augustine, Florida. Starting for the Patriots, Kaylee Gillespie is setting. Number 8 is Kayla Arthur, the senior. Number 12, Brittany Secchi, getting her second Peach Belt start on the outside. Number 12, Brittany Sankey, mentioned her. Number 14, Ian Thigpen. And number 15, Gracie Davis, rounds things out. We'll get the rest of the starters here momentarily. Lexi Watts is going to take on the libero situation, and we are underway here at the University Center. And a power dump starts things off. Kennedy Muff with the lengthy arm from Bristol, Wisconsin, gets the power dump right away. Good pass allows for her to jump set and put the ball down. Now into the game, Edie Lamoureux for Flagler. Jump float from Lamoureux. Shank pass on the Patriots side. Patriots are just going to have to get that over. And a back attack goes awry. It's a quick 2-0 lead so far. The other starter that I missed was Lily Walton. Lily Walton was liberoed out before the lineup was wrapped up by Lexi Watts. A nice block from Logan Garcia, and things are happening very, very fast. Patriots have yet to generate any offense. Flagler has not had any time to get offense. It's been a block, a power dump, and also an attack error on the side of FMU, accounting for the 3-0 lead for Flagler. And with that errant serve, the Patriots are on the board. It is 3-1 Flagler. Gracie Davis on the serve. We'll see what service reception plan Flagler has here in their first pass of the day. Great pass by number 6, Makovic. That ball is blocked. Great block by Ianla Thigpen. Thigpen raises her arms in great strength and power with a powerful fist. Nice stop by Ianla Thigpen for the stuff. Gracie Davis on the serve. That ball clips the tape. Clearly she was targeting the left back, and Makovic on that serve. Now entering the game for the Saints is going to be number 5, Sarah Kate Thompson, back into the game. She replaces Logan Garcia. Thompson on the serve. Good pass from Gracie Davis. Hard pass to successfully get, but that ball went out. Kayla Arthur on the attack, that classic slide approach. That ball sails wide. And we're getting a consultation between Coach Lauren Boffield Edwards and the R2. I'm unsure what the discussion is, but we're just going to play on. Sarah Kate Thompson on the serve. Good serve by Thompson. Lexi Watts crouches to make that pass. Collapse pass from number 16, Lamoureux. Collapse pass from Lexi Watts. But a net touch against Ianla Thigpen stops the rally. Flagler leads 6-2 here early in set 1. Good serve by Lamoureux. Pardon me, that was Sarah Kate Thompson again. Kayla Arthur on the swing, and I'm a little concerned for the Patriots. Patriots are asking for a touch on every single call. They need to play on. Right now they're looking for help that they don't need. They need to play on and really work to get some things right. Can't hope for a micro touch on every single ball that goes out. Subbing into the game is Logan Garcia. And re-entering the game is the libero Carolina Garstka. Here comes Lexi Watts on the serve. 7-3 Flagler. Good serve by Watts. That's going to cause trouble. Nice job by Makovic to handle that. Makovic with a power push. Nice save by Gracie Davis. Nice angle swing by Makovic. That ball goes to the floor. Nice job by her to get things wrapped up. And that was Rebecca Makovic. I got to make sure to be clear. There are 2 Makovics for the Flagler Saints. And it has been Rebecca Makovic taking care of the Makovic responsibilities today. Kennedy Muff on the serve. Nice middle quick from Lily Walton, and Lily Walton overpowers the setter defense of Kennedy Muff. Fantastic play by Lily Walton. That's the first dose of quality offense from the Patriots today. Patriots will need a little bit more of that, and they'd sure like to feed off of that nice middle quick from Lily Walton. Oh, nice jump set from Muff. And the block for the Patriots was there, but unfortunately that block wasn't pressed over, and that ball trickled down on the side of the Patriots. That's unfortunate. That ball was going to be stuffed if not for the ball going down like that. A bit of a reversal on the call, so it looks like Flagler may have been in the net on that one. So the Patriots actually get their way out of that one on a fortunate call. Let's see what Kayla Arthur can do with that. Good serve by Kayla Arthur. Lefty swing from number 13, Lindsey Glenn. Nice angle swing from Lily Walton. So the Patriots continue on. Flagler leads 9-6, but a nice run off the serve of Kayla Arthur here has drawn the Patriots closer. Nice serve by Kayla Arthur. Good pass by Lamoureux. Overpass from Kayla Arthur. Smart play by Jordan Taylor just to send that ball over. Flagler regroups. Lexi Watts with the easy dig. Gillespie with the athletic jump set. Sankey's not happy about that effort. She got up and underneath that ball a little bit early on that out-of-system set. More of a, just kind of a high ball set, and she'd like to have that one back. We're going to have the serve from Rebecca Makovic here in just a moment. Substituting into the game for the Patriots, Keely McLean. That serve sails long, so the Patriots get this ball back. Brittany Sankey back to serve. That brings the always lethal Gracie Davis back to the front row. Powerful swings from Gracie Davis if she can get untracked. Good serve by Sankey. Nice pass by Makovic. There's that powerful swing from Gracie Davis. If that block isn't perfectly square, it's going to be a tool. Sure enough, she did tool that. Nice swing by Gracie Davis to finish that off. 10-8 Flagler here early on in set 2. Pardon me, in set 1. Nice serve by Sankey. A little bit of float action on that serve. Big lefty swing from Lindsey Glenn. But that was no match for the block of Lily Walton and Gracie Davis. They were camped out, and I like that Gracie Davis came inside to handle the lefty arm swing of Glenn rather than staying all the way out to the pin and leaving lots of angle space for Glenn to swing at. Nice adjustment on that block by the Patriots. Perfect pass from Sankey. Middle quick from Walton. Nice sprawling dig from Lexi Watts, taking out Lindsey Glenn. Bit of a mishit from Lindsey Glenn, but I can tell you that a mishit is sometimes the best hit in the gym. Nobody, even the hitter, knows where it's going to go, but especially not the defense on a missed contact like that, so she will take it. Nice point by Lindsey Glenn. Glenn received 3 chances to set to hit on that rally. An ace from Carolina Garska, 12-9 Flagler. A nice compact short serve on that one. This time the Patriots handle it, but they send it over. High angle swing for Victoria Bowerson. Power tip is foiled. Play continues. Lefty swing from Lindsey Glenn, more of an off-speed swing. Nice job from Muff to chase it down. That's the set they wanted, the shoot set to Gracie Davis, but that ball gets dug. Kaylee Gillespie didn't have a whole lot of options there, so she pushes the ball over. That ball glances off the unexpected block of Flagler. They did not see that one coming. Ball trickles off the block and away from the diving hands of the Flagler defense. Lindsey Glenn with the swing. Easily dug by Sankey. Gracie Davis on her classic 5-4 split angle swing. She approaches that angle and she just goes ahead and hits right at it. She's not trying to deceive or hide it. She's just trying to put it away. Nice job by Gracie Davis. Oh, and that serve just misses. Nice service run by Lily Walton to draw the Patriots within 2. They had been down by as many as 5 earlier in this set. So let's see what the Patriots draw up with Thigpen and Gracie Davis in the front row, along with Kaylee Gillespie. Nice chase by Gillespie to get the work done. But here comes Flagler in system. Slide approach. Nice dig by Sankey off the slide of number 7, Garcia. Booming swing from number 15, Victoria Bowerson. A little bit of doubt as to who would dig that. And unfortunately, that ball glances into the stands. Nice effort by the Patriots on that rally, but too much offense from Flagler on that run. 14-11 Flagler. High outlet swing from Gracie Davis. That ball gets stuffed. 15-11. And at 15-11, we're going to get a timeout from Coach Lauren Baughfield-Edwards. This is her first timeout. Patriots had drawn to within 2 after being down 5. Now down 4 at 15-11. Few statistical updates so far for Flagler. 2 kills each for Makovic and Kennedy Muff, the setter, getting a couple of dumps to go. One dump was the first offensive point of the game for Flagler. Nice job by her. 2 service aces, 1 from Kennedy Muff, 1 from Garstka. 4 digs each for Garstka and Makovic. And for the Patriots, 2 kills each for Gracie Davis and Lilia Walton. 1 kill for Kaylee Gillespie on a push save that trickled through the block and went down. She also has 4 assists. 5 digs for Keely McLean already early on in this set. Brittany Sankey with 4. So we're ready to get things going here. I think really the key is the defenses of both squads are doing a great job. The Patriots are hitting at 0-0, so that doesn't look too good. But Flagler, normally solid at attack percent, hitting at a 203 clip on the season, hitting only 111 so far in this matchup. Good defense by both squads. So we're ready to get back to it. And Cameron Fenner on the serve. Nice swing by Cameron Fenner, and the bomb from Gracie Davis. She goes into the high angle. Nice finish by her. She puts that thing down. Nice job to side out of that timeout. Nice play drawn up by Coach Lauren Baughfield-Edwards. That was a decoy from Ian Thigpen, then the big swing from Gracie Davis on that last one. Patriots are in business. They got a free ball pass to work with. Oh, a little trap quick there. Kayla Arthur and Ian Thigpen came in on that trap quick. And we get a double contact on the side of Flagler. I think the fans are a little anxious because the call came late, but as long as the call comes right, that's what matters. That was the call, and the Patriots get the point. Now down only 15-13. That ball was attacked and served for an ace that hit the back edge of the back inch of the back line. That's an ace for Kaylee Gillespie. And Flagler's not too happy about it. They had a good view of it. That was right near their bench. So we'll see if Flagler can recoup after a couple of bad calls against. And now that one was out for certain. So Flagler now up by only 2. Re-entering the game, Edie Lamoureux, freshman from New Braunfels, Texas, coming to the beautiful confines of St. Augustine, Florida to play volleyball. And there's the serve from Lamoureux. There's the shoot set again. Nice job by Gracie Davis. Gracie Davis, nice job on the joust. Here comes the Patriots. Nice middle quick. Nice dig by Flagler. Flagler makes that save, and they are pumped up. Rebecca Makovic has some words to say to the FMU offense, and she is fired up. She is not too happy about something that took place, so she's having words. I like the competitiveness from Flagler. I don't have any issue with the competitiveness on either side. Having a little conversation and really getting into things. A service error stops the Flagler run, stops the Flagler opportunity. Gracie Davis back to serve. 17-15 Flagler. Good serve by Gracie Davis. Makovic with a uncharacteristically poor pass. Kayla Arthur with her classic slide step approach from the right side. She snaps that ball down for a point. Patriots are within one. Here comes the Gracie Davis serve. Good serve by Davis. Perfect pass by Garska. This time the dump gets blocked. Yep, and the overrule from the R1 says that ball was in, so that's going to be a point for the Patriots, and Makovic is really, really fired up. She doesn't want anything to do with some of these close calls. She truly believes that 2 calls went against, and in this case, the R1 had the best view of that ball going down and touching the line. And we do have a very good R1 and R2 staff here on hand, so I trust that those were the correct calls. So deadlocked at 17 after the Saints are getting a little bit emotional. Coach Matt Affolter is going to call a timeout and see if he can calm the troops and possibly even fire up. You can see him motioning vociferously about some things that he wants the team to do, or maybe that he asked the team to do pregame that maybe they're not doing enough of. And as for the Patriots, they have drawn back to be tied 17 all here in the set. They were down as many as 5, called a timeout, down 15-11, but since then a 6-2 run has tied this thing up, and we're going to come out of this timeout and see what Matt Affolter and the Flagler Saints are going to draw up on service reception. And it's really all going to depend on Gracie Davis and if she can keep this serve going where it needs to be. Makovic still is red-faced, been fired up, but I really love that fiery energy and juice from her. We'll see if Gracie Davis goes at her. Good slide approach, easily dug by Kaylee Gillespie. And the net touch against Flagler stops the run. That was going to be a kill anyway, but a net touch from Kennedy Muff stops the run. Patriots have their first lead of the game at 18-17. Good serve by Gracie Davis, but that ball sails just long, and it's tied at 18. Good serving run by the Patriots to get back to a tie, and I like that aggressive serving from Gracie Davis. Now re-entering the game, number 5, Sarah Kate Thompson, the diminutive defensive specialist for Flagler, is going to come in and serve. Nice aggressive serve by her. And a rip down the line from Brittany Sankey. Nice job by Sankey to get that ball past the outstretched blocking arms of Kennedy Muff. Logan Garska back in the game on service reception, the libero for Flagler. Rebecca Makovic sails that ball along. FMU now has a 20-18 lead. Lexi Watts on the serve. Nice serve by Lexi Watts. Good pass by Makovic. Makovic's going to take the big swing. A little bit of a hitch in that arm swing makes it a little easier for the defense to see it, where that attack's going. Nice sprawling, reaching dig from Lexi Watts to keep things going. Free ball situation. And a nice save by Kennedy Muff. That free ball pass was exceptionally tight. Kennedy Muff had to dump that thing over. She did a very good job with it. Kennedy Muff very fired up, giving direction to her Flagler squad just a moment ago. And a bit of a floor cleanup here. A little bit of condensation on the floor. Very much in a position where there will be defense played. Also a little bit of offensive transition and approaching made in that zone there where they were cleaning up. So definitely a high traffic area that needs to be made safe. Lily Walton goes high angle, but that ball sails just long. I like the attempt. I like the force from Kaylee Gillespie to get that ball into the middle to get the opportunity. Nice serve by Kennedy Muff. Big block against Kayla Arthur, and a 3-point run out of that last timeout from Flagler gives Flagler a 21-20 lead. And with that, the Patriots are going to call their final timeout of the set. 21-20 Flagler, tightly contested first set here. Very emotional Flagler squad after a couple of calls that could have gone either way. But they have to learn to overcome those, and I think that's part of growing as a squad. For the Patriots, they are trying to grow through the process of being competitive in this conference this year, and competing with Flagler is definitely one way to do it. Here, down by only one in set one. Statistically leading the way for Francis Marion, Gracie Davis, 3 kills on the day. 2 kills for Lily Walton, 2 also for Kayla Arthur. 5 digs for Keely McLean, 5 for Brittany Sankey. 1 solo block from Sankey as well. As for Flagler, 3 kills each from the setter, Kennedy Muff and Rachel Makovic. 1 block to be tallied. Makovic and Taylor, Jordan Taylor, teamed up on that block. So we're back at it. We'll have to see what Lauren Boffield Edwards draws up out of this service reception against Kennedy Muff's serve. Nice dig by Flagler off the block to keep things going. Powerful swing from Brittany Sankey. Overpowers the libero Carolina Garska, and we are deadlocked at 21. Service reception for Flagler. It's Makovic, Lamoureux, and the libero Carolina Garska. Serving for the Patriots, Kayla Arthur. Nice combination in the middle. Rebecca Makovic came around for the 2, really the 2 coming behind the middle quick, and that throws off the tempo of the block. The ball trickles off the block down for a point. Flagler leads 22-21. Good pass by McLean. Sankey with the big swing. She hits that ball into the high angle. Makovic can't believe that that was in. She's looking around with her eyes wide open, but that ball was clearly in. She was tricked on that one. Brittany Sankey on the serve. And Coach Boffield is checking the lineup, making sure everything's square with Gracie Davis into the front row. And that ball was a bit of a mishit off of Sankey's hand on the serve, but that ball did go over. Slide approach from Lily Walton, and we got a net touch. It's going to be a net touch by number 15, Victoria Barrison. So we play on. FMU has a 23-22 lead. Brittany Sankey on the serve. Good serve by Sankey. Makovic with a great pass. Slide approach goes out. And the Patriots have set point here at 24-22. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Matt Affolter. He has seen enough. He certainly wants to slow things up and see if he can put a couple points on the board. Flagler's going to have to put 2 on the board before FMU scores. Otherwise, FMU is going to secure the set 1 victory. Nice work by the Patriots to put up quality blocks. That has forced the Saints to try to attack around the block. They have not been successful yet hitting around the Patriot block. The Patriot block has gotten a lot of finger touches on balls, and the scrappy work of Lexi Watts and also Gracie Davis defensively has really done wonders for the Patriots to keep some rallies going. They've kept those rallies going long enough to feed Lily Walton. Lily Walton with a couple of nice middle quicks. Walton, along with Gracie Davis and Brittany Sankey, 3 kills each for them, with Kaylee Gillespie running the offense. For Flagler, Makovic has been exceptionally fired up in this entire game. She is clearly one of the spark plugs for Flagler, and Flagler's going to need that spark. They need 2 points here to stave off the set point opportunities for Francis Marion. Service reception for Flagler, number 15, Barrison, along with the libero, and also Makovic, the libero, Carolina Garska. Good pass from Makovic. And a bomb from Barrison. I think a big part of that bomb had to do with the decoy from the middle attack of number 17, Jordan Taylor. Jordan Taylor went up hard, really made Lily Walton bite, and with that, Walton couldn't make it over to put on a block on Barrison. Good serve from Garska. Big block, and Flagler with the block has staved off 2 set points, and we are now deadlocked at 24. I think the Patriots got a little comfortable there and then couldn't quite seal the deal. Deadlocked at 24. Good serve from Garska. Nice joust there, nice effort there from Kaylee Gillespie. She was trying to get the push off the block, but to no avail. The overpass, she couldn't corral it, and now Flagler's got set point. 3 straight points from Flagler, and now they've got a chance to win the set. An overrule from the R1, and that ball is on the line and in. And I think the FMU faithful on the bench knew that that ball was in. So, again, a correct overrule on the side of the R1 to get it right. Flagler puts 4 points on the board straight after being down 24-22 to take the set 1 victory. Give you an update on some statistics. Both teams struggling to get any good offense going. I think that speaks volumes to the amount of defense and quality blocking for both the Patriots and the Flagler Saints. Flagler hitting only at an 0.95 clip to the Patriots 111. So the Patriots actually have the edge in attack efficiency. 1 service ace for the Patriots to 3 for Flagler. Total blocks, 4 blocks for the Pats, 3 for the Saints. Highlights for Flagler, Makovic with 4 kills, and she has shouldered much of the offense today for Flagler. She has more than twice the amount of attempts of any other attacker for Flagler. She has 15 swings here in this only the first set, so look for more swings from Makovic as the game goes on. 5 digs also for Makovic. 4 digs for the libero, Carolina Garska, along with 4 digs for Lamoureux. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back in about a minute. Thanks for joining us on the Patriots Sports Network. Thanks again for joining us here at the University Center at Francis Marion University on the Patriot Sports Network, where Flagler edged FMU in set 1, 26-24. FMU had 2 set points at 24-22, but Flagler put on 4 straight points to get the set 1 victory. So we're just about ready to get started here. And some motions from Kaylee Gillespie indicating to her teammates to get things going, and certainly some fire on the side and fire and energy on the Flagler side. Rebecca Makovic and Kennedy Muff both equally fired up in that set 1 victory. Carolina Garska chases down the ball that went off the block. Big booming swing from Victoria Bowerson. Both teams trading blows here early on in set 2. Jan Thigpen then decides to go with an easy tip. Kaylee Gillespie with the jump set. And the ball is blocked by the ball is attacked by Gracie Davis. It hits the net and then goes out of bounds. No touch on the side of Flagler. Flagler gets the first point of set 1. Nice run by Kaylee Gillespie to get a hittable ball out there. Smart move by Gracie Davis. Gracie Davis decided to tip, but she got a little soft on that. I'd like to see a little bit better reach on the tip against that block. When she went up to tip, she lost her reach advantage, and that's no match against the good quality block of Flagler College. And now we got a net call. That's going to be a net touch against number 7, Logan Garcia in the middle. So the Patriots regroup, and Flagler has a 2-1 lead. And we'll get a substitution here coming up soon. Kayla Arthur will be coming in for Keely McLean to get things going for the Patriots in the front row. Front row for the Pats, easily the best offensive threat for the Pats in the front row is rotation-wise is Gracie Davis, Kayla Arthur, and Iyanla Thigpen. So the R2 is giving a warning, a verbal warning to Flagler's, it looks like either Flagler's coach or bench. They're a little bit fired up so far. And that is not a surprise. It is a fiery bunch, the coaching staff of Flagler, and it shows in their squad. They are also fiery athletes as far as energy is concerned. Edie Lamoureux in the game to serve. Good serve by Lamoureux. Good pass by Sankey. Shoot set to Gracie Davis. Nice mini off-speed swing by Rebecca Makovic. Instead of going bombs away, she goes with a little shaped roll shot that goes into the middle of the court. She throws the marshmallow in the campfire, and nice job by her to go off-speed, mixing things up offensively. Edie Lamoureux on another serve. On the Thigpen is dug. And Makovic, not enough juice on that one. She is not happy that didn't go over. She has choice words for herself after that one when the tip went awry. There was no block to be had. I think it would have been a kill had it made it over. That's probably why she's disappointed. Good serve by Gracie Davis. Slide approach from Logan Garcia. That ball struck the antenna, thereby blowing the whistle for an immediate dead ball. That's a point for the Patriots. Gracie Davis on the serve. Good job by Gracie Davis. Almost a back quick of sorts there. Here comes Flagler. And Sankey, when attempting to hand pass it, she got a little bit crossed up. That ball went off of her hands and into the antenna. Kind of an unorthodox way to lose the point. Into serve is Sarah Kate Thompson for Flagler, the sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Good pass from Lexi Watts. Kayla Arthur is blocked, but play resumes. Another block. Big swing from Brittany Sankey, but that ball sails just wide. She was trying for that line shot. Nice attempt by Sankey, but that ball goes down the line out of bounds. Flagler has doubled up the Patriots at 6-3. This serve by Flagler stops the Flagler run of points. Lexi Watts in to serve. That brings Lily Walton in. Also entering the game, number 7, Logan Garcia. But you can see that that's a switch where she comes back. She makes her sub for the defensive specialist, and then the libero comes in for the defensive specialist. Not an uncommon move. So it's a sub and a libero switch for those three. Brittany Sankey has to use some shoulders to get that ball over. Nice coverage dig by Logan Garska. That was by Carolina Garska. And for Garska, that's a play that never makes it into the statistics, but that saved the kill against and kept things going. So no tally statistically, but a great play by her. Nonetheless, the Patriots get the ball back. Lexi Watts on the serve. Caleb Arthur kills the overpass, and Lauren Baufield Edwards takes a sigh of relief when attempting to send that ball over. That ball nearly hit inches into the net. Going to get a little bit of a cleanup here. Kennedy Muff's going to go ahead and clean some things up. I think some players are slipping just a little bit. Condensation in the spring is not uncommon in any gym, and it's no surprise that there's a few slick spots out here on the floor today. And it is an uncharacteristic year, of course, the COVID season where women's volleyball is being played in the spring. Now, some people like that. However, college volleyball for women has not been played in the spring in many, many moons. The men's collegiate volleyball is normally played in the spring. And the ball was called in, and the line judge, the R2 line judge, called out, saying that it was out by the sideline. Now, the back judge, the line judge for the R1, called in to say that it was within the confines of the depth of the court. Play resumes. Nice diving dig from Lexi Watts. Here comes Flagler on a free ball. Nice lefty swing from number 13, Lindsey Glenn. Nice save from Malkovic. Malkovic had to chip that one over. I like the athletic balance in the air from Malkovic. That ball was very, very tight. Malkovic had to do a lot of work to keep from going over the net or under the net herself. She does so, chips it over, and gets the point. Tip from Lily Walton. Flagler's back in business. Sprawling save from Gracie Davis. More free ball action for Flagler. That's a nice rip from number 17, Jordan Taylor. That's a classic 31 set, and there was no block in sight for the Patriots on that one. Nice job by Flagler to get that ball down. Got to give credit to Kennedy Muff for the connection on that. That's not an easy set to make, and it's also not an easy swing from Taylor, so good on both of them. So the ball was attacked by Kayla Arthur. The ball went off the block of Flagler and then touched the antenna after that, whistling the play dead. Flagler leads 9-7. Kayla Arthur on the serve. Trouble on service reception for Flagler. Here come the Patriots. That ball is attacked by Brittany Sankey. She was trying to get it into the middle back 6 area, but that ball sailed long. Entering the game, number 15, Bowerson, also for Flagler, also in the game, Keely McLean in on service reception, along with Lexi Watts and Sankey. Good pass by McLean. And Lily Walton is blocked, and a very, very savvy move by Bowerson and Jordan Taylor. On that slide, the set went a little bit past the antenna, so Bowerson and Jordan Taylor took their block back into the court to make sure that there wasn't wide open room, the only space where Lily Walton could swing. The result was a block. Speaking of blocks, one more block from Flagler here, so 2 blocks in a row for points for the Flagler Saints. That one was number 17 coming together with the lefty Lindsey Glenn to put the stuff on. And with that, Flagler leads 12-7, and FMU is going to call its first timeout. Lauren Baufield Edwards has seen enough with the 5-point deficit. The game was this set was tight early, and since then Flagler has really started to open things up, mostly on great passing, allowing for a lot of free ball, also for a lot of free ball opportunities that Flagler has certainly taken advantage of. The first set was very, very contested, back and forth. Both teams went, and FMU actually had a 24-22 lead in set one. A timeout from Coach Matt Affolter rallied the troops. Coming out of the timeout, Flagler scored 4 consecutive points to win the set, 26-24. Quite deflating to FMU, who felt like they were that close to getting a set one victory over the league's number 1 team in Flagler, coming into the game at 12-1 on the season. So we're about ready to come out of this timeout, and as always, I like to think about what Coach Baufield is going to draw up offensively. I think it all really depends on how good the pass is here. Keely McLean, Lexi Watts, and likely Brittany Sankey will pass here in the passing pattern. Wouldn't surprise me to see a back row attack from Gracie Davis if things go south. Big outside swing from Brittany Sankey, and you got to give credit. You got to give credit to Lily Walton on the decoy there. Lily Walton jumped up in the air, held onto that block just long enough to create a gap and a little bit of a late block against Brittany Sankey. Sankey gets that ball to trickle off fingers and go to the floor. So a bit of a cleanup for Flagler after players were diving to try to make the save. 12-8 Flagler, and once we get the cleanup taken care of, Flagler is going to go back to serve. So FMU is going to go back to serve. And on the serve, it's going to be Brittany Sankey. Front row for the Patriots, Lily Walton, along with Gracie Davis and the setter, Kaylee Gillespie. Look for a setter dump from Kaylee Gillespie if she's in trouble. Makovec with the overpass. Kennedy Muff smartly does not jump because she is a back row player on that one. 4 hits is the call against Flagler. And we're going to get some discussion between the coach and also R2. And after the explanation, coach is satisfied with that discussion, and the Patriots have closed the gap to within 3. They are down 12-9. Good pass this time from Makovec. Makovec slipped. And she's slipping all over the place, and she probably just didn't. You can tell that she went down, and that just didn't feel very good. Flagler is fortunate that she wasn't injured on that play, but Flagler's also fortunate that the Patriots couldn't get things going because Makovec was down on the floor kind of reeling after slipping, and a rally from the Patriots may have created an opening in the defense. Instead, we got a cleanup, all wrapped up. Towel off the floor, and Carolina Garska is going to go back and serve. Flagler leads 13-9 here in set 2. Overpass from Sankey. Free ball opportunity for Flagler. Jump set middle quick. And Logan Garcia snaps that thing through the Lily Walton block. The block from Walton was in position but not pressed over well enough. I think the problem for Lily Walton is she doesn't see just how high she's jumping. And when you jump that high, you leave open space unless you get your arms really pressed over the net. Booming swing from number 15, Bowerson. Good coverage from Makovec to keep the rally alive. Gracie Davis with the snap. That ball goes out of bounds. She was trying to snap that ball into the middle back, but to no avail. 15-9 Flagler. Here comes another serve. That ball goes out of bounds from Carolina Garska, so the Patriots are going to have to mount a comeback here soon, down by 5. In set 1, they were down by as many as 5 to take a lead late in the set. So no doubt it can be done on the side of the Patriots to get back in this. Nice middle quick is dug by McLean. A scrambling save by Carolina Garska. Patriots are back in business. Poor timing on the side of the Patriots. Patriots were trying to run a middle quick with Thigpen, but the timing there made it really hard to do anything except get a really light tip from Thigpen. She blocks that ball down and finishes things off. Pardon me. Flagler finishes things off on the block against the tip. Cameron Fenner on the serve. That brings Kennedy Muff into the front row. She's been very, very strong offensively as a setter on the setter dump. So we'll look for some setter dumps here during her 3 front row rotations. Oh, a scrambling save by Carolina Garska. Just falls short. However, I love that effort from Garska to get that ball taken care of. And you can see the twin sister, Rachel Makovic, very, very pumped up, rooting for Garska. She was coming from the bench to root for Garska to go get that ball. Slide approach goes just long. I like the tempo on that slide, but Logan Garcia just got a little bit underneath it and sailed that ball along. Patriots have clawed their way back to within 4. Oh, nice serve by number 4, Gillespie. Lexi Watts with the easy down ball dig. A snapping swing from Kayla Arthur is dug, and that's the double contact. It's a double on Kennedy Muff. And Muff's not going to be too happy about that. You can see she's pretty fired up. She doesn't want to yield any points, so she's clapping and cheering on her team. And she's a very fiery one, trying to motivate her squad to play a little bit better. Love that energy from Kennedy Muff. And the double contact on Carolina Garska. Now Garska is claiming, well, hey, I put 2 hands together, but since that was the second touch, a double is not allowed. If it was the first touch, she could have done just about anything with it. So clearly a good call on that one. Once that ball hits the rafters, all bets are off in most gyms. That includes Flagler, who is accustomed to that in their gym that has the rafters themselves with the low roof. Kennedy Muff on the joust. She wins the joust. Nice scrappy save by Kaylee Gillespie to keep things going. Kind of a broken play on the slide from Logan Garcia, but that also threw out the blocking rhythm of the Patriots. The result was the slide for the point. Kennedy Muff getting that ball to Logan Garcia. Nice job, Muff to Garcia. Edie Lamoureux back to serve. Good serve by Lamoureux. Onto the deep court. That ball clipped the back line. Nice job on that float by Lamoureux. And at this point, it's 18-14 Flagler. Lamoureux with another serve. She's going to change her serving location to try to give a different angle and a different look at the Patriots. The cut shot from Gracie Davis goes awry. She was trying to drop her thumb and get that ball to go down for a cut. And down by 5, Flagler leads 19-14. We get the timeout from Lauren Baufield Edwards, the head coach for the Patriots. I want to make sure to give credit to the Flagler Saints coaching staff. They are staffed by Matt Affolder, assisted by Pete Sprouls, and then also Kelly Pickett and Caitlin Posey. So a great staff there. Caitlin Posey, a former libero for Flagler Saints, and Kelly Pickett and Pete Sprouls, longtime assistant coaches for Flagler staffs throughout the ages. As head coaches have changed, the assistants haven't at Flagler. So for Kelly Pickett and Pete Sprouls, they are in their, I believe, 13th and 15th years, respectively, on the Flagler bench. So with the Patriots down 19-14, Coach Lauren Baufield calls timeout. Both squads really plugging away defensively. Attack percentages are not a highlight for either squad. Flagler hitting only 125. That is 75 plus, more than 75 points, fewer than their season average of 203. Patriots only hitting a 015 clip. So out of this timeout, the R1 motions that both timeouts have been called and used by the Patriots, and we're back in action with the serve of Edie Lamoureux. Nice serve by Lamoureux. That's going to be an ace. That ball comes in low and flat. Nice job by Lamoureux to bring that in after that timeout. After timeouts, sometimes it's difficult for servers to keep their rhythm and come back with quality serves. No problem with Lamoureux's serve on that one. 20-14 Flagler here in set 2. This time a good pass by Gracie Davis. That ball is blocked. That ball goes down for a point. So quality block from Flagler finishes things off. That was Logan Garcia and Rebecca Makovic on the block, coming together for the stuff. 21-14 Flagler here. Another serve nearly fools the Patriot service reception. The Patriots have to send it over. Free ball opportunity for Flagler. A little mini tip from Makovic. Nice opportunity for FMU to get back into the offensive column here. Kennedy Muff with a shoot set outside. That's going to be trouble. Nice job by Kennedy Muff to set that ball outside to Rebecca Makovic. It's going to be a net touch against number 8, Kayla Arthur, to finish off the rally. 22-14. Out of this timeout, Edie Lamoureux has been solid on the serve. Good serve by Lamoureux. Gracie Davis with the bomb. Just what the doctor ordered for the Patriots. A little shoot set to Gracie Davis, and she finishes that thing off against the outstretched middle blocker hands of Logan Garcia. Davis back to serve. She's going to have to mount a rally here. Down by 7. Flagler closing in on set 2. Perfect pass by Makovic. A little bit of a out-of-system situation. Good deep court coverage by the Patriots, but we're going to get a double contact against Kaylee Gillespie. Gillespie went up to make the set. That ball went off her hands twice, and the result is a 8-point lead for Flagler at 23-15. Now into serving specialist Sarah Kate Thompson. Good serve by Thompson, but that ball goes out. I say good. It was nice and aggressive and low and floating, but it did sail long. Flagler's going to go with that substitution along with the libero switch there, so that's just what they do, and they're back in action. The service reception is number 16, Edie Lamoureux, with Makovic and the libero Carolina Garska. Jump set from Kennedy Muff. The attack from Makovic sails long. I just don't think Makovic is having a normally good game. Makovic is one of the best attackers in the conference and a very steady attacker in that right. This has not been her best outing today so far. Big block to keep things going for Patriots. Lily Walton and Brittany Sinke on that one. Patriots clamped down on that quick attack from Jordan Taylor. 23-16 Flagler. Another cleanup on the floor in coverage, and that's to be expected here. We're going to get slick spots out on the floor. R2 is going to go walk out on the floor and clean things up and make sure that everything's acceptable. Now a conference between Coach Lauren Baufield and the R2, so a large delay here with the Patriots down 18-23. Here comes another serve from Lexi Watts. Good serve from Watts. Nice dig against the dump of Kennedy Muff. Booming swing from Kayla Arthur. Then the joust. And Kennedy Muff wins 2 jousts in a row. And the second time in a row she gets it. This joust goes down for a point. Kennedy Muff has really got laser eyes for the Patriots. She is fired up, and there was really trouble there. We're hearing a lot of calls for net on the side of the Patriots, but it was the volleyball that hit the net that made the ball move, or that made the net move. A powerful swing from Lily Walton. Overpowers the left back for Flagler. She was in position but couldn't handle the pace of the Lily Walton bomb, so the Patriots stave off a set point. 24-19, Flagler. Patriots are going to have to put on a 6-point run here if they wish to get back into things. Pardon me, a 5-point run. Kennedy Muff on the run. Big outlet swing on the side of Brittany Sankey. The ball goes off the block and into the antenna. Calm is the name of the game on that point. You can see Flagler making their motions. I love Kennedy Muff's energy, giving her calls to the attackers, letting them know what their assignment is on the swing. Perfect pass from Makovic. Nice attack on the slide. That ball is dug. Sankey rears away at that one. Sankey with another swing. Love that shoulder close from Lily Walton, but the ball gets dug. Good discipline from Flagler. Hand pass from Edie Lamoureux. And the bomb goes outside by Rebecca Makovic, and that ball is going to clip the sideline down for a point. Nice job by Makovic to get that ball down for the set 2 victory. So you hear the FMU faithful asking for net calls, but it has been the ball that has been touching the net. So definitely no fault on the side of the officials on these. So so Flagler takes a 2-0 lead, winning set 1 with extra points needed, 26-24, and in set 2 a 25-20 victory. Flagler really turned it on midway through that set. Offensively for Flagler, 8 kills for Rachel Makovic, 4 kills for Kennedy Muff, along with 4 for Logan Garcia. Defensively in double digits is the libero Carolina Garstka. She has 11 digs. 7 digs for Lamoureux, 6 for Makovic. And the setter Kennedy Muff is running the offense for Flagler. She has 14 assists on the day. FMU, 5 kills for 3 players. Brittany Sankey, Gracie Davis, Lily Walton, 4 for Kayla Arthur. Running the offense, 18 assists for Kaylee Gillespie, 2 block assists and 1 solo for Brittany Sankey, 2 blocks for Lily Walton as well. 10 digs for Lexi Watts, 9 digs for Sankey, 8 for Gillespie, 7 for Gracie Davis. So we're going to take a break here. During the extended break between sets 2 and 3, it is actually a 5-minute break. We're down to 3 minutes to go. We'll rejoin you to the game when we get to 25 seconds left on the clock. Thanks again for joining us on the Patriot Sports Network. Thanks again for joining us on the Patriots Sports Network, where we are in the Patriots' last home match in the Peach Belt Conference. Patriots will move to Conference Carolinas at the end of this season. And in the meantime, Patriots are down 2-0 to the visiting Flagler Saints. A victory from the Flagler Saints would wrap up sole possession of first place in the Peach Belt Conference as they prepare not only for the AVCA Open NCAA Division Tournament, Division II, but also the Peach Belt Conference Tournament coming up in a few weeks. Entering the game is Edie Lamoureux. Lamoureux put the dagger in FMU's hopes for a set 2 victory. She put on a nice 5-point run to open up a lead that could not be eclipsed with her serve in set 2. This time to no avail. Both teams trade missed serves, and Gracie Davis is back at it. So it's essentially it's 0-0 in a game to 24. Instead, it's 1-1, and we press on. Carolina Garska with a perfect pass, middle quick, nice middle quick from Logan Garcia. That ball is hit into the deep right back corner. That ball goes down. Nice point by her. And entering the game is Sarah Kate Thompson, the serving specialist for Flagler College. Nice serve by her. Middle quick for Jan Thigpen. Thigpen over approaches the attack and then reaches, and then unfortunately that ball sails long. When Thigpen is in rhythm, she's really tough to stop, but that one, the rhythm was off. Sarah Kate Thompson with another serve. This time in rhythm and right on cue. Nice swing by Jan Thigpen. When Thigpen is clicking and her timing is right, she is one of the toughest middle blockers to stop in the entire Peach Belt Conference. So a bit of a break in the action, and Lexi Watts back to serve. Flagler leads 3-2 here early in set 3. Good serve by Lexi Watts. Power dump from Kennedy Muff. The Patriots could not see that one coming. That ball went right down to the floor. Great job by Kennedy Muff. Muff does it right. She goes up with 2 hands at the very last second. She takes her left and grabs and tips that ball down, but she's very deceptive going up with 2 hands as if she were going to set the ball. Nice block against the swing of Kayla Arthur. Power alley swing by Brittany Sankey is dug. Nice attack by Makovic. Overpowers the Patriot defense. That ball goes over to the media table, and that is not where they want to dig it. That is a point for Flagler. Flagler leads 5-2 here in set 3. Nice saves by Gillespie and Walton to keep things going. That ball gets attacked by Kayla Arthur, and that's going to be a kill. You see the motion for a net touch against Logan Garcia, but that ball was going down anyway. Credit Kayla Arthur for the kill on that one. Kayla Arthur on the serve. Nice serve by Arthur. Kaylee Gillespie with a nice jump set. Power tip from Brittany Sankey. Goes down. Nice job by Brittany Sankey. Instead of taking a big swing, her balance was just a tad off. So she goes power tip, tools the block of Flagler. That ball goes down for a point. Shoe timeout for Kayla Arthur, and she certainly has no interest in delaying her own team, so clearly that was not the shoe trick. Kayla Arthur on the serve. You can even see through the mask that she takes a deep breath to collect herself before that serve, and well done by her to put the pressure on that serve. An errant kick save doesn't quite work for Lexi Watts. Substituting in for the Patriots, Keely McLean. Also into the game, Victoria Barrison. Barrison, the junior from Port Orange, Florida, on the outside. That puts Makovic back to serve. And again, that is Rebecca Makovic. Rachel Makovic has not seen any time today. She is not dressed. Nice swing by Lindsey Glenn to get things finished off. Brittany Sankey with the swing, or to serve. Nice serve by her. Booming swing, cannot be handled by the FMU defense. Nice job by Barrison, simply overpowering the block, or the defense of the Patriots. And the block was held because of the decoy from Logan Garcia. Nice job by Garcia to create a seam in the block, for which Barrison put the ball through. Nice line stroke from Gracie Davis. And you see a pump of the fist from Brittany Sankey. She's trying to pump up the troops. And why wouldn't you be excited after a line stroke like that from Gracie Davis? Nice job by her. Here's the serve of Lily Walton. That ball sails just long. Lily Walton has been known to go on stretches of nice aces and tough pressure, but unfortunately that one sailed long. Flagler holds what appears to be an 8-6 lead. Back to serve Cameron Fenner for Flagler. Nice save by Gillespie just to keep things going. Slide swing from number 7 Garcia is dug. And the tool from Gracie Davis again is successful. So nice swing from Gracie Davis. Entering the game is going to be Kayla Arthur. Kayla Arthur got a little nervous thinking that she might have come in one rotation too soon. No, she didn't. She's on right on time, right on cue. And back to serve then is Kayla Gillespie. Kaylee. Nice serve by Gillespie. Booming swing. Nice slide swing by the middle blocker, number 7, Logan Garcia on that one. Really like the work from Kennedy Muff. Kennedy Muff is doing great work locating her slide sets for both number 7 Garcia and 17 Jordan Taylor. Booming middle quick. Kind of a middle quick, kind of a 31 there. I guess we call it a gap set. Iyanla Thigpen jumps into the gap and puts down a great middle click off the hands of Gillespie. Nice job by Gillespie to locate that set so Iyanla Thigpen could bounce that thing on the floor. 9-8 Flagler. Gracie Davis on the serve. Nice job by Davis, putting pressure on the libero, Carolina Garska. Here come the Patriots. 2 outlet swings in a row from the Patriots. One from Kayla Arthur, one from Brittany Sankey. Good block on the side of the Patriots to keep things going. And that ball sails way long. Logan Garcia maybe a little too early on that slide approach. And we are deadlocked at 9 here. Gracie Davis on the serve. Good serve by Davis. Good pass by Makovic. Lexi Watts with the lofty high outside outlet swing, but that ball just clips the tape and goes out of bounds. And right on cue, here comes the serving specialist, number 5, Sarah Kate Thompson, in to serve. She takes the place of Logan Garcia. That brings in Jordan Taylor in the front row, the middle blocker for Flagler. Nice serve by Sarah Kate Thompson. Thompson has a very quality low flat serve. She has been very consistent on her serve today. And nice job by her. And I know she has a couple of service errors, but she's also put some nice pressure on FMU's service reception. Booming swing from Brittany Sankey goes off the block and out of bounds. Lily Walton in the game for FMU. Here's Lexi Watts on the serve. Kind of handcuffs number 16, Edie Lamoureux. Big swing from Brittany Sankey. Sankey is starting to heat up for the Patriots. Sankey now with 9 kills on the day. Yesterday she had a career best with 13 kills. We are tied at 11. Nice job on the block to send the ball high for Lily Walton to take a middle quick swing in the end. Brittany Sankey on the swing. That ball sails long. So Flagler takes a 12-11 lead. And you may be hearing in the background lots of asks for touches on the side of FMU, but these balls are not being touched. Unfortunately, I think the FMU faithful is hoping for points that they need to earn without errors on the side of Flagler. Flagler leads 13-11. Kennedy Muff on the serve. Kayla Arthur on the swing, and there's the touch call. Kayla Arthur on the serve. Good serve by Kayla Arthur. Nice effort by Lamoureux to make the save. Lamoureux had to contort her body just to get the service reception up. Great job by Lamoureux to get that up. And the result was some offense from the Saints that trickles through the block of the Patriots. 14-12 Flagler. Here's Makovic on the serve. Good serve by Makovic. Keely McLean on the pass. Booming swing from Sankey. That ball hits off the block and goes out of bounds. Sankey back to serve. Good serve by Sankey. So the ball is called in, and from here the ball was certainly in. That ball was at the feet of the line judge. I think it's clear that it was in. So the coach, Lauren Baufield, puts her palms up in dismay, but it sure seemed to me as though that ball was actually in on that back line. Nice block on the side of number 15, Barrison, and coming with her to get the block is Jordan Taylor. And with that block, Flagler leads 16-13, and Lauren Baufield is going to call a quick timeout to try to slow things up and try to get some momentum back here in set 3. Flagler is slowly beginning to up their attack efficiency, now up to 165. At the end of set 1, they were below 100, so very much a defensive battle between both squads in set 1, with Flagler hitting 095 and the Patriots hitting 111 in that set 1 victory for Flagler. In set 1, Flagler was down 24-22, only for FMU to surrender 4 points to the Saints in a row. The Saints came out victorious in set 1, 26-24. A little bit more of a commanding effort from Flagler to finish things off 25-20 in set 2, though things were well contested midway through that set. Here we are midway through set 3. Flagler has a 16-13 lead. Leading the way for the Flagler Saints, Makovic now in double digits with 10 kills, 12 digs for Garska. The setter, Kennedy Muff, leading the way with 21 assists. She's actually third on the team in kills. She's got 5. She has been very savvy with her setter dump. For FMU, double digits for Brittany Sankey, 10 kills. She's got the double-double, 10 kills, 10 digs on the day so far. Carolina Garska on the serve. That ball sails long. And nice timeout to ice the serve of Flagler. Lauren Baufield is relieved to know that that timeout results in a point for FMU, and FMU gets that serve back. Nice low flat serve by Lily Walton. Clips the top of the tape and goes down to the floor. Flagler Saints are slipping around all over the place. Therefore, they're going to go get a towel and try to clean things up. And there's no doubt that this is an honest cleanup here. Both players were sprawling to try to make the save against the ball that hit the tape. Meanwhile, Coach Affolder is checking his lineup to make sure that the lineup is correctly registered and that his squad is in order on the Flagler side. An overpass just makes it over. And the attack from Bowerson goes long. And the Patriots have tied it at 16. So out of the timeout, the Patriots have scored 3 unanswered. It is now tied at 16. And a nice aggressive attempt on that serve from Lily Walton, but unfortunately that ball didn't quite clear the net. Flagler recovers. Cameron Fenner now in to serve, the freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, and the always great volleyball high school program of Bishop Kenny. Nice serve by Fenner. Gracie Davis on the swing. That ball is dug by Makovic. Nice dig by Sankey over on the right side. The ball is attacked by Gracie Davis off the block. The block goes up in the air and away from the reaching arm of Cameron Fenner. That ball goes down for a point, and we are tied at 17. We are now in the Patriots' best offensive lineup with 3 lethal front row players in Gracie Davis, Kayla Arthur, and Iyanla Thigpen. Good serve by Gillespie. Bump set by Kennedy Muff. Big swing is Doug. Doug on the side of Flagler. Nice set by Muff to get things all the way outside. That ball went outside to Bowerson for the swing. Can't credit Muff enough for getting that ball located properly, long distance to get that ball in position for Bowerson to get the swing. Bowerson now back to serve. 18-17 Flagler. That ball sails long. 18 all. We're in for quite a battle here to close out set 3. No matter who is victorious in set 3, though the Patriots would sure like the set 3 victory to extend this match. Good serve by Gracie Davis. Booming slide swing is dug by Davis. Patriots survive. Oh, power tip. Smart power tip there on the side of the Saints. And my view was obscured. There are chuckles by both number 7, Logan Garcia, and also Kennedy Muff on that one. So maybe some miscommunication, but in the end, the result was what Flagler wanted. They got the point. Logan Garcia on the serve. Iyanla Thigpen can't quite clear the net on that attack. And it is now 20-18 Flagler. Gracie Davis twirling in the air, gets it done. Iyanla Thigpen, nice rhythm from Thigpen to get that thing done. Players on the bench having a lot of fun for the Patriots. Alyssa Hansen and Katie Utuma both hit the deck on that one, celebrating the Iyanla Thigpen kill. Nice serve by Watts. And going for the righty dump was Kennedy Muff. Normally good on her dump attempts. That ball did not clear the net. I still like that attempt. The Patriots were not prepared for the righty dump while she was running to the left side of the Flagler net. Perfect pass from Bowerson. Quality up from Gracie Davis. Brittany Sankey snaps one over. And the attack from Makovic goes down for a kill. Makovic says, let's go, but I don't think they want to go yet. They really need to continue to press on if they want to win this match. Back to serves Kennedy Muff. That brings in the lefty arm of Lindsey Glenn, the senior from Stuart, Florida, and Indian River State College. Nice ace on the side of Flagler is going to prompt a timeout from Coach Lauren Boffield-Edwards. And it is 22-20 Flagler. Flagler closing in on a 3-set victory. And if the Patriots can snatch up set 3, they would extend this match to a 4th set and continue to stay in this game. For Flagler, they want to get out of this gym as soon as possible. A victory in set 3 would close things out 3-0 for them. Yesterday, Flagler was victorious 3-1 against UNC Pembroke, so they came down I-95, did Flagler to play FMU from yesterday's matchup against Pembroke to play against FMU today. Both teams not hitting quite to the level that their efficiency would normally have shown. FMU hitting at an 0.93 clip in this game, 161 for Flagler. So credit the defense of FMU for slowing the normally strong Flagler offense. 7 aces for Flagler has really been a big component of their lead today. In addition to those aces, their in-serves have put significant pressure on the service reception offense of the Patriots to get things going in the attempts at a first ball side out. So we're back in action. Flagler leads 22-20, and we're going to see a serve from Kennedy Muff here. We'll see what the Patriots have drawn up out of this serve receive. It's the slide attempt from Kayla Arthur. That ball gets attacked. I like the decision to dig the ball instead of allowing the ball to go out. Makovec on the swing, but it's a net touch against FMU's blocking attempt, and the result is Flagler leads 23-20. Flagler Saints closing in there. Nice set by Kennedy Muff. She had to go to the net. Very balanced. She kicks that out to the energized Rebecca Makovec. We're going to get a substitution here. This is going to try to slow things up. This is Alyssa Hansen coming into the game offensively. And the ace is going to finish things off for Flagler. Flagler victorious in set 3, 25-20. Now that's going to close out the home season for FMU, but for FMU's got some more matches to go. Now they are 3-8 on the season. But FMU is going to go on the road for 3 consecutive matches. You can catch them at Augusta University Tuesday the 13th next week, then Friday at Young Harris, and Saturday to close things out at Lander University. For Flagler, they're going to go on the road after this match, and they're going to play in the AVCA Open NCAA Division II National Tournament. They have upped their record to 13-1, and they have clinched the Peach Belt Conference title with their victory over the Patriots today. A few stat recaps before we wrap things up. Rachel Makovec led the way offensively for Flagler, 13 kills and 10 digs, so she is credited with a double-double on the day, and she was certainly one of 2 major energized spark plugs for the Saints on offense and defense. She was very energy-charged and fired up for this game. 13 kills for her. 6 kills for the setter, Kennedy Muff, who also tallied 25 assists on the day. 10 digs, as we said, for Makovec. 14 digs for Garska. 2 aces for Garska as well, along with 2 aces for Muff, and also 2 aces for Lamoureux. And for Lamoureux, her run in set 2 was really what finished things off. And while she didn't finish off the game, she opened up a lead in set 2 with her serve that the Patriots could not get back in on. So credit Lamoureux for a big part of the victory in set 2. For FMU, 10 kills for Brittany Sankey. She was the lone player in double digits in attacks. She also has 12 digs on the day, so another double-double for Sankey. Sankey 2 games in a row, very, very well played offensively for her, as she got her first 2 Peach Belt starts of her entire career. 13 digs for Alexi Watts, leads the way defensively. 10 digs for Kaylee Gillespie. Kaylee Gillespie credited with a double-double as well. She also had 30 assists. So we're going to close things out on the day. Thank you for joining us. on the Patriots Sports Network, where Flagler comes away victorious over the Patriots 3-0, 26-24, 25-20, and 25-20. Thanks for joining us on the Patriots Sports Network, and we hope you'll join us next season for another season of volleyball. That season might actually happen this year, this coming fall. Catch all the games that FMU has, including baseball and softball, still going on. You can catch them on the Patriot Sports Network later on this season. Thanks again for joining us. Have a great Saturday afternoon.